Zion Williamson had a career game Tuesday against the Los Angeles Clippers, dropping his second career triple-double. But a former Hall of Fame player thinks it's not good enough. So we're going to break that down right now on the Pelicans Scoop. Cue my music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're going to dive into the nitty-gritty. So Tuesday against the Los Angeles Clippers, the Pelicans got a dub. Hey, relax. It's okay to get a W here and there. All right, yeah, I know how you guys feel about the tank situation or the draft pick. We're still bottom of the barrel. It's all right. Relax. I know when I say wins, people act a little crazy. Relax. So the Pelicans got a W, and Zion Williamson gets his second career triple-double. Beautiful game, masterful performance. I mean, you're finally starting to see what you've been wanting to see all along from Zion. I mean, he's at the end of the game saying how great he feels and nobody can stop him as he feels like he's Zion and all this, you know. And it goes to show that maybe the minute restrictions is going into play. Like maybe, I say going into play, but like more saying that it's working. Maybe the minutes restrictions will, where you're starting to build up these good days instead of having setback after setback. He's finally starting to build on top of something. Granted, the season might be lost, but you're still building towards the next season. You still want to try and get better habits. So when you do get hopefully a new head coach, guys can start building towards a winning culture. But it's a certain somebody, a former NBA champion, Hall of Fame player, LSU legend, Shaquille O'Neal. He doesn't think that Zion's triple-double was all that, and we probably should just stop giving him all this credit and all that. Just it needs to be better. All right, it needs to be better. It's not good enough. Respect to Shaq, but he's been under a lot of heat lately, if you guys haven't noticed, for many reasons, particularly because he's not done a really good job at being an NBA analyst. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just let the cat out the bag. I mean, he's over here saying that Chauncey Billups is the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and the Pistons are under 500. Guys, I know they're not under 500. They're 6th seed right now, probably out to play. And he's like, oh well, talk to me when they're 40 and 20. Like he's under a lot of fire right now. Then he's got his off the court issues. I ain't gonna bring all that into play. You guys can do the research. Google is free. Keep it all basketball. So Shaq had this to say after Zion's career performance.
Giving them props for that. I need more. Yeah, I need more. 20 ain't good. I need 26, 27. I demand from my franchise player you pay at the maximum. Don't be giving props for 20 points. Anybody can get 20 points now.
Can I be happy that he's playing?
Happy is good, but that's
happy is good.
Lower your voice when you talk about that. That's good, but that's not good enough.
So you want me to be like, not a triple-double?
No.
It was a pretty good game.
Because you know what? In one sentence you said the up and down Pelicans. I can't have that with my franchise player.
Well, he just started playing again.
If they're in third, fourth place and you got those numbers, I'm impressed. But I'm not impressed with that. You need to do more, Zion. I love you.
He has averaged 25 and 7 in 20 games since returning from a hamstring injury. The team, though, they had lost 4 straight. They are the second worst record in the West. A lot of injuries.
Golf clap for that. 25 and 7. Golf clap.
Yeah, that's good. And he's shooting 60% from the floor.
Golf clap.
So for it to be a full
28, 11, 12, 3 blocks. 4 assists.
What are you thinking?
So that's what Shaq had to say. And I see both sides, okay? I'm going to be objective because y'all know I've had my qualms with Zion in the past too. So I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, no. But there is a little bit of truth to what he's saying. It's a little BS, but there is a little bit of truth to it. The truth is, yes, the Pelicans have been up and down, and your franchise guy needs to be steady. So I get what Shaq is trying to say. Like, yes, Zion needs to be steadier. You do expect these performances, like Zion Williamson, like he was supposed to be the next great one. He's supposed to be the guy. He's supposed to be the face of the NBA. Could it be? It still might potentially be the face of the NBA. Jason Tatum, he's the man, but he does that. Tatum doesn't sell. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I don't know. Anthony Edwards doesn't want it. John Morant, so Zion, Wemby, he could potentially. So Zion still has the opportunity to be the face of the NBA. If he wants it. So I get what Shaq is saying, but also in the same time, you kind of come off as the hate you're receiving, Shaq, is because you're coming off as a grumpy old man. Because when you really look at the data, Shaquille O'Neal's only had 2 career triple-doubles. The same amount as Zion. So you make it seem like I think the triple-double has gotten watered down over time. Not to discredit Russell Westbrook, but once Russell Westbrook kind of broke the triple-double record, and then, Luka Doncic comes after him having all these triple-doubles, and Jokic has a triple-double every night. Westbrook was averaging a triple-double for 3 straight years. So it's like it kind of gets diluted, but that doesn't take away the quality of the triple-double Zion had. Now, granted, he didn't have no, Luka had a 60-point triple-double, or James Harden had like a 60-point triple-double. Granted, it wasn't one of those games, but a triple-double on a team that has less than 20 wins, and they got you a W against a contending playoff Los Angeles Clippers team with Kawhi out there, with James Harden out there. Norman Powell didn't play, but they still had their squad. Like, you still have Kawhi, James Harden, Zubac, way better players than the Pelicans have. And Zion still did that. The 22, 10, and 12 game is still nothing to slouch at. Shooting over 60% from the field. And Zion went 100% from the free throw line. Clap. That's what the golf clap is about, Shaq. You talk about, no, that's what you need to clap it up about. The man went 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Zion Williamson is terrible at shooting free throws. So the fact that he was even able to do that, only on 13 shots. 13 shots. 22, 10, 12, 60%, 100 from the free throw line. So you don't have to discredit him at the same time. Like, it's okay to say that you want more from him, that you're expecting more. You're expecting Zion to be better, but you don't got to discredit my brother and put him down at the same time. Like, they try to masquerade that as hard love. I mean, trying to critique, but there's levels to critique. But we're not done there. It still went on. So Candace Parker kind of came to Zion's defense. It kind of gave him a little bit more of a logical approach to the triple-double and just having a healthy Zion for the NBA.
Candace, what are you thinking right now?
Yeah.
No, I mean, him being healthy
is a blessing.
Is what the NBA needs. That's what we've all
but
wanted.
20 points? No, I need 28.
Okay, but we're forgetting last year in the play-in. If he doesn't get hurt, are the Lakers in the playoffs? That's the question.
You're right. He pulled up lame right at the end of the game.
They were up at the time. He had 40, I think.
Nobody could stop him.
What did he have?
Okay, he had 40 when he was healthy. Can you give the man a couple games to get? I mean, he's just coming back from a hamstring injury.
He had what?
40.
I want one.
Some is
Them the stats I want to hear.
This is 50-year-old Shaq.
And see, Candace is spitting. Truth is, this is what the NBA needs. This is what we want. I mean, just to have him healthy on the court is a blessing in itself. And the fact that he's finally starting to figure it out, finally starting to put it together, I get it. You would want that year 1, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, but everybody doesn't develop at the same time. So I get where Candace is coming from. I get a little bit of where Shaq is coming from. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is, I ain't gonna say there's a right or wrong necessarily in the situation, but do you feel like Shaq was kind of hating a little bit, or do you agree? I do agree with him that, yes, we do expect this. We do want more, but to sit there and put him down a little bit, like, it ain't a 30-point, 12, like, it's still a great triple-double in the second of his career. He only had 2, so he tied you up. That's how I feel about it. So it just sucks because Zion has let this stigma build over time just for, missing games and, getting suspended for not going to practice and doing this and that. He's let this stigma, get caught with the porn star. Like, he has a stigma around him that just, like, I just feel like it just draws negativity towards him. And it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that. But it just all makes you think, maybe, when LeBron said that really nobody wants to be the face of the NBA because you got the people that cover the game that just, this is how they covered it. You see how Candace Parker, what her response is, or her point. And then you see how Shaq goes about it. He's over there, 40, yeah, that's what we call it. But still just acting like a 20-point, 22, 10, and 12 game with a W against a playoff contender, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 60% from the field, a slouch of a game. It's not, it's whatever, we shrug that out like that. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. Yeah, granted, anybody can score 20 points in the NBA. Not everybody can sit there and get a triple-double. That's facts. Let's call it what it is, facts. Facts. You have to be pretty special to get a triple-double. Now, can Zion continue this? Can Zion finally shut this noise up? This is all up to him. At the end of the day, this is all up to Zion Williamson for him to, rid his name of all this toxins and negativity that surrounds him. And now he's really back to Zion, a basketball player. He's not the butt of the joke. He's not this and that. Oh, every time he get a tattoo, they want to see what type of tattoo he get. Like, Only way for him to get out of that is just by playing meaningful basketball and uplifting this franchise, this team that believes in you. That's literally, it's your team now. Brandon Ingram's gone. DeJounte Murray is long gone at this point. We'll see DeJounte 2026. It's you and Trey. It's all up to you, man. It's all up to Zion Williamson for there will be no more Shaquille O'Neal speaking like this about you. There is none of that. All right? There is no, whoa, we need more. Always like, oh, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Like, yes, we're going to give Zion his flowers. So it's all up to Zion and what does he want. We can just sit here and talk about it. We can just sit here and throw scenarios and can he do this and that. We just sitting here doing this. But it's all up to number one in that New Orleans Pelicans jersey to figure these things out and to pretty much hopefully get some help for the franchise because dealing with Willie Green, hopefully Willie's gone and hopefully Griff can just cease to exist. But we can only sit here and have one Christmas list. You can only have one Christmas list. So one day at a time. So what do you guys think about Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, Candace Parker, whoever you guys want to talk about? Let me know in the comments down below. Can Zion, rid all this negativity around his name that even when he has great games, it's still just negativity thrown towards him. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Been your boy, Jordan Kitchens, signing out. Peace.